Namaste, family. Come on into this dimension. Come on into the beautiful Kauai, Hawaii. It's so beautiful here. So peaceful. Hey family, come on into this dimension. I'm currently in beautiful Kauai, Hawaii. And hey guys, hey Arizona Raven, hey Julie, yeah, come on in. So I'm so excited to show you guys my background. Okay. Yep, that's our fire ceremony spot tonight. We're gonna do a despacho ceremony. Yeah, hey guys, come on in. So I'm currently in beautiful Kauai, Hawaii, and we have just done basically three days of grid work. We had our meet and greet already, and then we did our first grid worker day, and then we did our second grid worker day, and we're finally at the ceremony. So we're currently at a beautiful place called the Garden of Eden. And yeah, it has been quite the spiritual pathwork of initiation. And the energies here have just been so abundant, so radiant. Oh my gosh, words cannot even describe, could not describe how beautiful this place is. So yeah, come on into the live. I haven't been tuning in because I've been so busy. I mean, this was a full-on event from the moment the sun rises until we go to sleep at night. So we have been so busy. Wow, and Mama Kauai has surely called to us. Oh my goodness. She really pulled us into her beauty. We've been really guided by the planet Venus. And so on the pathwork of the mission, we've gone to some of the most beautiful places on the island. We went to the Lemurian Gardens, which was like heaven on earth. It had all of the ancient and even endangered plant species on the island, and so these plants go back like 1,000 years, and it just was, we were experiencing euphoria, we were experiencing nirvana, we were experiencing just pure bliss in this beautiful garden. I'll tell you what, the plumeria flower in there opened a portal in the Lemurian garden. We came up to this this flower, and we smelled it, and it had a beautiful scent to it, and we started singing to it, singing its name, like praising its name. And so the flower just started to emit like even more of its like smell, and then it created like this euphoria in the air where we were just streamlining creator consciousness down through our crown chakras and connecting to the highest divine feminine energy on the planet. The plumeria brought in the heart of Lemuria, and the heart of Lemuria brought in the heart of Maria, and the heart of Maria brought in Mary Magdalene, and Mary Magdalene opened up a vortex into France, into Montsegori, into the diamond and the golden egg of Mary Magdalene, and we've been transmitting through these portal passageways just by singing with the plumeria flower. It's unlike anything I've ever experienced before. I mean, that plant is just all over this island, and it's the essence of the island. The essence of the island is plumeria. It is Lemuria. And so we've been in such a high state of spiritual magic. It's been really hard to even come down. I mean, we have just been floating, basically. Yeah, I have to take more time to ground because I am just really high up on the energies and feeling so next level. And the reason why is because this island is a spiritual kingdom. It's a spiritual playground. It is heaven on earth. It is a 48th dimensional guardian stargate. Okay, and we've seen this very well as we were doing a helicopter ride over the Nepali coast. We did a doors off tour of the Nepali coast. Craziest thing I've ever done. Super scary. But we were diving in this helicopter straight into the canyons. And the wind, we were like free falling with the wind. And just the essence and the spirit of Mana, it was coming through and holding us in her reverence, holding us in her serenity, holding us in her peaceful, all cradle of life, Genesis, creation, the beginning of time, the ending of time. I mean, we were in the 0 point field. We were in no time. I mean, we were going through multiple waterfall portals, a pentagram waterfall portal. We went through the Guardian Stargate in Waialeale, which is like the original crater. Okay, I think the original volcano, like the original heart of Kauai. The passageways to the metagalactic core. I mean, it was so open, you guys. It was so open. Oh my goodness. I'm turning this camera a little bit. Yeah, come on in, check in on, you guys can say hi to me down in the chat. Claudia says, well, I got chills all over. Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, I think there's a fountain of youth here. The sun definitely helps your skin, and just the rain, the moisture, all of it. But the complexity of the Stargate, oh my gosh, it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. The vortices, the creation portals to God and to the eternal divine source light fields, they were so radiant. I mean, I'm telling you, the experiences I had up in this helicopter, it was like the deepest grief that I could ever feel. Okay, the deepest sadness, like the shedding of all these personal layers of separation, just shedding, crying, bawling my eyes out, moving everything up from my sacral chakra, just purging, and then going from this state of grief all the way, like quickly transitioning all the way to the highest moments of like bliss and exhilaration and the strongest and most powerful adrenaline rush. And then I was like separating, and then I was coming back together, and I was separating and coming back together. And then I entered in the time of all emotions simultaneously existing in the collective field. I literally became the sky. I literally became the Nepali coast. It just, powerful. When I got off of that, guys, I could not walk and I could not talk for like an hour. I was so high up on the energy. It just, I was like trembling. Like, I've never had an adrenaline rush like that in my whole life. I mean, it just was, It was powerful. But I realized that this is the guardian stargate on the planet. I feel this is the center of the earth. We can hit all ley lines, all dragon lines, all star core crystal nodal points in the mountain peaks. We can hit all of the river systems. We can connect to all land, all time zones from this point. It really feels like the center of the earth. It feels like the direct portal to the metagalactic core. It feels like the direct portal to the multiverse core and beyond. And this is the best that I think the earth has to offer. I mean, this is up there, you guys, of like top 3 places I think ever to visit in the entire world. Like this is the pristine form of nature, the raw form of nature. Yeah, Shay says it's most definitely a major Q site. Yeah, it's an inner earth gate. So you, like when we pass, when we die, we go through this gate system. I mean, the whole human collective goes through this. This is a 48 dimensional, 122 dimensional in some places on the island. I mean, it is, you're literally in multiple different organic time field dimensions, and they're overlapping and interlaying each other. There's places here on the island that mirroring technology through collective fields are radiating through the dimensions as you walk through, especially down by the Queen's Bath. Okay, the Queen's Bath, there's like a reflecting time portal dimension that I've never seen the organic version of this, like where you can see where you're reflecting in the subconscious really deep. You enter into these spaces where you go deep into the psyche, deep into the subconscious, deep into the unborn, deep into expanding out of your body. Like there'll be times where I'm literally going through like the mirroring dimensions, and then I'm being at the same time bilocating to another portal structure on the island, and then going through the vortices and the gateways. I mean, there's portals just like coming out of the ground everywhere here. I mean, we've done so much sacred ceremony where we're just putting our hands, charging it, emitting the electrical currents down into the ground. The portals and the passageways are just receiving. There's been moments where I'm standing and the whole earth shifts and rumbles up underneath me, and like her spirit just lets me know like I'm moving underneath you. And it's just, it shifts something in your heart so powerfully. Like the way that the land and the island supports you here, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. I mean, Mama Kauai, the spirit of Mana, Akua, Waiakua, Waialua, Waimea, Waia everything, right? Water everything. And primordial waters, primordial fire, primordial ether, primordial earth, primordial wind. I mean, it's just everything is living. The trees are chanting, the flowers are singing, the canyons, the Nepali coast is chanting. You guys might even be able to hear it behind me. I mean, look at this. Look at these peaks over here. This is kind of where the Nepali coast begins, but this is just a brief like glance at it. I mean, it's way bigger than this. I mean, you can't even get into these places. You can't walk into these places. You can barely hike into these places. I mean, these are sacred places that humans just cannot get to unless they're helicopter or boat. And everything is kept so pristine. Yeah, come on over. So I invited one of my gridworking team members, Valerie, over to talk to you guys a little bit about what we experienced. Yeah, come on over and just sit next to me.
Aloha, beauties.
Aloha, mahalo.
Mahalo.
So I really have connected with you in such a beautiful way.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh my goodness. And we had such a magical experience in the monastery ground, which it's a Hindu temple, but the entire grounds is a Venus sanctuary. It's a Venus temple. And we identified the organic architecture of the temple systems there was the tree system. There's actually rows and columns of temples of these great grand trees that just hold the essence of the Roman columns, like when they built the temples to Venus and Saturn and all of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like they're replicating it from here. And tell them about when we
I just start to talk, right? Because like we're overwhelmed with bliss. I mean, you cannot put it into words. We're trying our best, and we just were embraced by the sacred feminine and really brought to the right places, and giving gratitude and expanding and letting in those energies coming from the sky, but also coming up from Mother Earth to bring it back. And I think we received so many blessings and so many codes being activated, and it was really like a priestess initiation, like priestesses of the rose of Venus, like the sacred sacred feminine, but the thing, what is it called? The Venus star. Thank you.
The Venus star.
The Venus star, and it's been really beyond magic. And it was so powerful also because this place was like just pampering us, because as really divine feminine, we sometimes it's a little bit harsh. You know, we find nice places, but this place was really like we have been bathed in the milk and the honey of the mother.
The milk and the honey, yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we got an initiation as Venus priestesses. We were allowed through her sacred temple. We accessed it by and through the ascended masters and by the ascended high priests of that monastery. We bowed before Shiva, Ganesha, and it was just such a magical experience because the whole monastery is literally enchanted. When we got to the Ganesha statue, I seen a beautiful giant mama elephant just walking through, passing through. She had gold all over her. She had embroidered crystal gem blankets like on her back, and she just showed her raw form as like, come into my kingdom. And then we got about halfway between that and the actual temple, and we came to a beautiful like mother whale platform, and this immediately called Valerie right over.
Mer being right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she went over and started toning, like a bellowing mama whale tone, and it opened up the toning fields. And so it was me, it was Cindy, and it was Missy.
Yes.
And we all came over, and we just naturally formed a nice formation around this, and we started toning with her. And it was like we opened up the higher harmonic codes of the Venusian energy vortex, and it streamed right into that stone and into the crystal. There was a clear quartz crystal at the top of it as well.
Exactly. And the white mother whale came in.
Yeah.
The white mother whale, who is like the keeper of the oceans, of the womb of mama. It was so powerful. Oh my God. Yeah.
And we were in probably a trance for about like 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Yeah. And that's how powerful the energy is here, guys. Like you can't pull yourself out of it. It's like it's so radiating through your body. Your body surrenders to the spiritual energy, and you're in like a state of harmony, magic, beauty, creation, enlightenment. It's just like flooding. Chambers are opening, passageways are opening.
Exactly. But also you have to be ready to receive it, because it's like really a little bit overwhelming. and to the point that you really need to be ready to receive that ecstasy, that pure bliss.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like the feeling, can I receive more? It's like, oh, it's almost not possible, right?
Oh my
And
gosh.
yeah, it's so beautiful. I mean,
It's a star orgasm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Star orgasm. That's the right word. I love it. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, absolutely.
But then we shifted over to the temple, and wow, that was another magical spiritual place.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
We walked around to the backside, and they had a Shiva statue, which is interesting because they had them all around, but that was the one that we got.
It's like the back of the heart is much stronger than the up front. You know, it's like those hidden things. You know, that you don't see it immediately. They have much more power somehow.
And that makes so much sense because the night before, my last thing that I did was Noko. Noko did a feather cord cutting on my back, the back of my heart.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
And opened it up. But we went to the Shiva statue, and another, one of those moments happened where we were just pulled in and completely taken in and through the phases of, I think, generating even higher Venusian tones. We were bringing in high Venusian star crystal codes within the tones of our voices. We've been singing literally all over this island. And we realized that this is the true higher femininity activating. And I didn't even realize I was not existing in my higher femininity, but I wanted it, and it's been there for
it's
so
been
long.
Like so much waiting, like
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so beautiful. I have to tell you guys, when Indy was staying in front of Shiva, I saw this huge cobra, golden cobra, coming over her head. This was like a pure moment of initiation. I was there like, whoa.
And in that moment, I even said, I was like, something's touching my head. I felt like a ring around my crown, and then, oh wait.
She was like,
something was touching me.
Wow. This was like, and also like there, we like merge the energies of the sacred feminine and of the sacred masculine, because we need to have the sacred union. I mean, sacred feminine is so powerful and beautiful and juicy and everything, but we need the masculine, and so we were able to bring them together. And then even at the river, like the water ritual, we did.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness. That was just such a blessing. We got to take some water from the river and like pour it over a Shiva lingam.
Yeah. And when she did it, I have to tell you, like, water was splashing. It was like, woo!
I was like,
deep activations. Oh, it was really powerful. You know, and it's also so funny, no? Like, the monks living in there, they do things, and they do it with all of their heart and according to their protocol, but there is more depth to it that I think they're not aware, or not all of them.
Yeah.
And this was also beautiful to observe. They're like fully devoting, and they do things, and it's like it's in perfect divine alignment. I have to see also, like, you know, the ground below is the Venus temple, and on the top of it is sacred masculine, guarding like the pure essence of the masculine.
Yeah, it was the pure essence of the masculine, and I feel like that's why I grieved so much deep father release there.
Yeah.
Because it was like protection and just like true unconditional love was coming through. Yeah. And that's really been the theme of this whole place. I mean, the emerald codes here are raw, they're activated, they're lit. The emerald diamond sun disk, I mean, this radiates through the land, and you have the emerald lava and the emerald Nepali coast and the pure, radiant, unconditional love, which is connecting us to the eternal, radiant, unconditional, eternal love fields. And our hearts are just expanding, our higher hearts are expanding, and an angelic heart activated, actually. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? It goes higher. The heart goes higher than the higher heart.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Put a like on this video, guys, if you know anything about that angelic heart.
Wow. And just go to Kauai and feel it and get it in.
Yeah.
And I think this lady will spread it through her wings across the globe. Yeah.
We're spreading our angel wings. Oh my gosh, you guys, just for me, it's been such a blessing because I watched everybody come in here. Let me tell you, we have 19 people who've attended, and every single person that came in with pain, grief, heartache, suffering, something that they needed to release, something that they were working on. And over the course of the time, you just watch them take in Mama Kauai and drink her abundant elixir of pure, just like, let me heal you.
Yes.
And you see them go through the shedding, and everybody's shedding, crying, releasing, upgrading, upgrading. And it's like rapid healing,
Yes.
rapid transformation, rapid angelic celestial fire. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Ooh, hey guys. Oh, we have Deborah, Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot. Shout out from Kauai, Hawaii.
Ooh.
Claudia, fire codes and roses. Woo!
Woohoo.
Pure Venusian magic over here. And we haven't even done our final Venus ceremony. I mean, truly. Because there are 7 major Venus temple locations all over the earth, with Kauai being one. And so, yeah, we're really gonna call in Venus to anchor the new earth codes and the new earth transformation of this beautiful grid worker spiritual evolution. And it's significant that we do that with Venus. It's really what supports the feminine essence here. It's like what holds the planet. It's what holds Earth's feminine essence up. Yeah. And not only that, it's just laying the new lattices of light that are recoding everything from the crystal kingdom consciousness. And the crystal kingdom consciousness is pure, raw telepathy and unity in thought, unity in feeling, and unity in blissful love. Like it's...
Aho.
Wow.
So wonderful.
Yeah.
Also, I think what is really so beautiful about this land, you have the land, which is so powerful, and then you have the ocean, and you have the energy of the dolphins, for example.
The dolphins.
Yeah, and like also like this dolphin connection makes you just laugh and yeah, just juicy aloha. I don't know how to put it differently. Juicy aloha. I'm trying my best. Because it's like it's overflooded joy of life, of being here on this planet. And I think that's so much needed, because we have so much lack and yeah, feelings we need to go through, but at the essence, and I actually had that in a forest over here with a Lomi Lomi massage. The fairy beings were coming in and they told me, hey, just live up to your joy. Where is your joy? They made me laugh, you know. And I think we really forget about this.
Yeah.
Because we're so much into things, and also good things, but we just miss out this point of just living pure joy.
Yeah.
And I think,
and you realize how much people are struggling with density, control, lack, separation, unhealed parts of themselves, pain, trauma, abuse, betrayal.
Crazy.
Cut it all from the heart. Cut those cords. Yeah. And just I become speechless again, because it's just like
I know, same here. It's like you cannot even put it into words. It's just beyond.
It is.
It's just beyond, and it's just a vibrational thing, and yeah.
So guys, I want to show you, this is where we are. Oop, let me go this way. You can see, well, you can't see the ocean, but it is out there. That's the sky. But this is us right here. This is we got music playing. We just had a beautiful meal prepared by Osa, one of our other Gridworker team members. Everybody's just kind of in there and enjoying their time at the moment, and we're getting prepared to do another big ceremony. Oh, and here comes this little dog that was here just making friends with everyone. Oh my goodness.
My buddy. Yeah.
Okay.
Slow down,
okay,
baby.
slow down.
Slow down. Yes.
Okay,
still.
he's a hyper one over here.
A little bit HDSH, something.
But yeah, this is it, guys. We have a little hammock over there.
Oh, go now. No. Can you call him? Oh, Schatzi.
He's a playful one.
Yeah, he is. He's a little dolphin, actually.
Oh my gosh.
No. Come on. Can you call him? Yep. Go.
Okay. We had our little guy there. He was going crazy there for a minute, guys.
Pure joy.
Oh, Alicia says, hi, this is Noko's sister. Hope you love the little skull. I love it so much. Let me tell you, girl, that skull went with me on the helicopter. It was in my bra next to my heart. And yeah, so it soared with me across the entire canyon. And it's gone on all of the Gridworker missions with me. So yeah, we've been activating the emerald light here and working with the emerald crystals. So yeah, thank you so much for that. And Noko's actually gonna do her ceremony soon. So we're about to prepare for that.
And let me tell you, if ever you want to feel Mama Kauai, she's coming through Indy. She's a powerful channel of Mama Kauai now. I can see like she's going through her. So beautiful and powerful. You might want to check it out.
Tell them a little bit, maybe from your perspective, what some of my clearings were like. Or which ones were your favorite ones, or which ones did you connect with the most? Which one did you feel Mama Kauai come through the most?
I need to think about it. I think it was the one when we needed to ask permission, because the land here is quite protected. So we needed to ask permission to get into a very special portal through a cemetery.
At the birthing stones?
Yes, at the birthing stones. And wow.
Yeah, we went to the Heiaus on the second day. We started at the Temple of the Sun, and we did the dragon clearing.
Yeah.
And through the dragon clearing, we were really connecting with the getting permissions from the ancestors, but also I think helping the ancestors to clear the betrayal and the tribal wounds and the haves and the haves not, the victimizer stuff, the colonizer pain, and that morning we actually got spiritually attacked. There was quite a few like online social media spiritual attacks, some things directed towards my website even, so I had to like take my event page down, just to be, more discreet, I think, for the safety of the group overall. But once we did our dragon clearing, like it completely went away, and I think we just held so much space and so much compassion for those that are truly been suffering here ancestrally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe also mention, like, if any native Hawaiian sees that, we want you to really know that we honor and respect your aina, your land, and that the only thing that we want to do do here is to bring the ancient codes back, because we were also like walking on this sacred land long time before, and we see the beautiful work that you are doing, and we see how much you are honoring the land, and so we honor and respect you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for weaving the path, for like Mama Kauai being such a strong portal for the elevation of planet Earth. Mahalo Noi.
Yeah.
We see you, we respect you.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
We were transmitting it and transmuting it through our bodies, feeling and
Yeah.
taking it on as ours, and then also
Yeah.
releasing it through the dragon fire. We called them the dragon shields, the dragon fire shield, really. And then Noko channeled this beautiful dragon light language that came through.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Very.
so excited to put this video together for you guys, because it's gonna really take you on the journey with us through the whole mission. You're gonna see all of our ceremonies. You're gonna see exactly what we're talking about, everything that happened, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this and appreciate it, and just know that, you know, we truly came to serve the highest good of humanity, the highest healing, the highest timeline, the highest outcome. And it really required us to go through a deep, again, shedding and cleansing of our own separation and deeper levels of purification for us to be able to even do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She began working on our field maybe a couple weeks before we even went.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anything in our lives for all of us that just was out of alignment with purity, it was cut. Yep, cut.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you, this really beautiful sister, for having made it happen, and for bringing all of our powerful knowledge onto it, because like what you got and the portals that you can open to the other worlds is like, whoa. This is like beyond everything I've experienced so far.
Really?
Yes, it is. And so this is like really magical.
Thank you so much.
Mahalo Noi, sister. Yes.
Well, my sensitivities for this trip. Yeah, my sensitivities were just through the roof. I've never been so open emotionally and spiritually as a channel. I feel like it was something that, like, maybe even I started getting prepared for at the beginning of 2023.
Yes.
Because my sensitivities increased.
Yeah. You
January
needed that.
2023.
Yeah, you needed that.
Yeah.
Because also, like, for you have to really go up high to receive those codes for New Earth, because it's at a complete different vibration.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you
Yeah.
needed to get rid of everything. Like, wow, I'm so impressed. Like the path she goes with all of her dedication. I mean, hey, this is like, whoa, above my head.
Yeah. Oh, well, even at the Waimea Canyon, I told Valerie, I said, I started crying because it just, again, no words. I think we just all went in for a group hug, but I just let her know, like, I've given up so much in my life on a personal level to do this work, like walking away from things that anybody would really want in their life. And I've sacrificed those things. And it doesn't even always feel like it's because I wanted to, it's because I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was this call and you just followed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And also Mama Kauai, like, she connects you to your purpose here on planet Earth, and she brings you back into your power. She knows exactly what you're here for. Here you can create the vision and then bring it wherever you are, or maybe you're based afterwards on Mama Kauai, whatever. But she has the vision. She knows her children. She's really our mama. She's like Mama Earth, you know? And she knows each and every one of us, and brings you back to your center and your true mission. So yeah.
Should we bring in the Vishuddhi?
The Vishuddhi.
The chant that we did, the singing that we did?
I just follow you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're just gonna tone some Venusian codes that we got at the Hindu monastery temple. Okay, and this is just to bring in the 5-star portal. The Venus is a 5-star geometry, like a plumeria flower, or like the pentagram, but it's more like the 5-star within a 5-sided star within a 5-sided star. So it goes deeper, 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 but higher, higher, higher.
Yes, and it's also embedded in your hand. You have the 5 fingers, and you
And
can
the
receive
throat.
it here, like in your hand chakra. You can receive it. What did you want to say, Anta?
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah,
I lost it. Okay, so we're gonna tone this tone that we picked up on, and this is a diamond. I think this is a diamond tone. So we're going higher than that though at times. Yeah.
We go higher. Yeah.
But it's really truly the femininity here, the higher femininity is to truly walk the land singing in your angelic voice. We are meant to be happy. We are meant to be barefoot. We are meant to be one-to-one with the land, and we are meant to sing in joy and groups and clusters of women, igniting the magic of our individual beauty and our angelic beauty.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Seeing each other. Yeah, absolutely. And also, like, the voice is so much connected to the womb, and the heart is like in between. It's like all together. It's like it's coming from the womb, like the depths of it, and then it's going through your heart, like woo, and then it's coming out, like woo. Yeah. It's beyond words.
Yeah,
really,
it is really
words.
beyond. It's just.
Yeah.
You guys will definitely see what we're talking about when I put the Gridworker the whole thing out. I'm gonna put the whole video together, and I just want to apologize because I wanted to get a live out to you guys way sooner, but it just we had to keep flowing with divine alignment and divine timing, and really truly, yeah, look at this background over here. This is part of the Nepali over here. And these rocks up here, I mean, these are guardians. These are guardians. The guardians are in the Nepali coast. Like, this is a guardian, head and face. This one's a guardian, head and face. The guardians just sit in the coast itself and watch over the land. They watch over the earth as protectors of humanity. And they chant. They chant and they like almost drum, and they almost like they hum, and they bring in this really grounded, sacred 48th dimensional, 12th dimensional experience in our human body. But I think we're going way higher than that. Yeah. We got the original 12th dimensional blueprint activated, plus the 12th dimensional sound healing blueprint activated now. Yes. Wow. Yeah. And that was something I wasn't expecting coming into it. I wasn't. I was thinking, we have to figure out how to do this, and we had to bring the right tools, and we had to know what it was supposed to be already. And then you get here and it just starts coming out.
It's so effortless. It just happens.
Yeah.
Just being guided so much.
Yeah, so you can see why those original Lemurian 12D holders could go into the inner earth and extract evil out of the planet. This is what we've really been doing the whole time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And actually, really, Lemuria is calling us back. You can just chant Lemuria, or you can chant. No, we're kidding, because everything has so much flower essence to it as well, and fragrances, like pure Venusian arts, right?
Yes.
And it's all embedded with in everything, and with sensuality. And so we were so much connecting also with Lemuria, which in German it contains Lemuria, how we pronounce it. So it's like in the word, right? And it's so beautiful, because there's all these little messages trying to remind us, and
To slow down
yeah,
and take in her spirit.
exactly, and reconnect back to like the Garden Eden we had back then, and probably also to Lyra. I think it goes far further, and also the pain of separation we went through with Lyra, with so many things that happened also on the planet.
Therein says, from the Hanu to the six-legged friends and all the flora and all the mineral kingdom and all of the elemental kingdom and all of the plant kingdom. Oh my gosh, the plant kingdom here is where it's at.
Yeah. And you know, there is this goddess here. She's called Laka. She's the goddess of the plants, and for me she's the goddess also of Kauai. So yeah, it's all in the land, which makes it so beautiful, because you can touch it, you can feel it, you can easily connect. It's all here.
And we had so many divine feminine, especially the Hindu goddesses. Lakshmi came through, Kuan Yin came through at the Waimea Canyon,
Isis.
Kali Ma, Isis.
Yeah, with her wings. Yeah. Yeah. And also the myrrh, like the Marys, Mary Magdalene, and the whole rose lineage, which goes back Isis, and even further down the line, and Hathor, like the sacred cow. It was also in the Venusian temple. There were at least 2 statues of the sacred cow. You know, the one that brings milk and honey, like the sacred mother, and also connected to the Milky Way, like bringing down that milk and honey from the stars.
The Milky Way breast milk.
Yeah, exactly. So, whoa.
Yeah, it was just, oh my gosh. The presence, it's, I think it's going to take me some time to put it all into words to really translate it. But it's just that what I was most impressed with was how complex the spiritual kingdom was within the Nepali coast. I mean, that to me, the vortex was powerful. I mean, you almost enter into a mist, and in the mist, you're cycling through life and death. You're cycling through emotional fields that sustain the life and death passageways, and so you're like reflecting and lost in time, out of time, above time, below time. You're seeing that jumping point of the spirits on the North Shore, where the spirits are literally jumping into the heavens. And then it's like multiple time dimensional fields are slicing through the valleys, and you're seeing each layer of this. Like, what I actually seen was, it was like black cube technology, not contained. So the black Saturn cube matrix is almost cloning or replicating what technology is in the Nepali coast. Just like the inverted version of it, or the suffocated and blocked version of it, and then harnessing that power for darkness.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. Strongly resonates.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, guys, it was good to catch up and share with you. We definitely have so much of our sacred ceremony to get back to. I still have a black cherry pie and an apple pie to eat and share with everyone here, and get to our fire ceremony. So just know that I've been thinking about you guys so much, and I'm like, when am I going to get an opportunity to tune in and really share what's been going on here? And it's just because I've been in a whirlwind. I've been in a vortex. I've been floating. I've been in time, out of time, in my body, out of my body, you name it. Anything that you can think of, it's probably happened. I literally expanded to become the sky yesterday, and then was in the sky for like 20 minutes, just seeing through the eyes of the divine creator. I mean, since we've been here, everybody's eyes has turned into crystals. Everybody's voice has turned into crystal tones. So we are just transforming, and it's been beautiful and amazing. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me, and I will tune back in sometime soon. We're off to do our fire despacho ceremony and all the good things we have. So thank you so much. I love you. Mahalo from Kauai.